G'day kids. So for today and tomorrow's lesson, we're looking at session 7, and it's readers learn real life lessons from fantastical characters. So throughout your fantasy journeys, a lot of your characters are going to have a lot of trials and tribulations, and they're going to come across a lot of themes. So there's going to be good versus evil, that kind of stuff. But as they're learning lessons, can you learn a lesson from them? Or can you see a lesson that you can relate to in your own life? So just like the prompt here says, apply life lessons learned in fiction to their own lives. So you're making a comparison between what you're reading and then what may have happened to you, or what you have an understanding of. So the teaching point, fantasy stories may have a fantastical plot, but they are also about themes and life lessons. Insightful readers mine these stories for lessons that might apply to their own lives. So what I put in brackets was, when we're mining, remember, we're extracting the gold, okay? So you're really looking into the text at a deeper level. So what lessons do the characters learn or teach that can be important to my life? So I've already kind of filled out, we've got 3 tables that we need to look into. I've filled them all out looking at Thief of Always. So a lesson a character learns or teaches. So in the last video, or chapter 11, you'll realise that Harvey finds out that he's a prisoner in the house. So how could that be important to your life? So I'm getting that kind of life lesson that's happening in that story, but then I'm relating it to what's happening for me at the moment, in fact for all of us at the moment, and it can teach you how important your freedom is, especially what's happening today in social isolation. So that is really a kind of a current life lesson straight from the book, but it just is so important for us now, because we're all kind of prisoners at this stage. You know, there's a lot of stuff we can't go and do. We can't go to our friend's house. We just can't go down to the shops or whatever it may be. We obviously no school. A lot of crazy stuff in the world right now. But that's kind of how to fill that out. So just look at, you can use any character from your book, but what are they learning or what are they teaching other characters? And then how could that be important to your life? And then this also is kind of similar to the themes as well. So when we go down to the next table, what are some of the themes from your book? In the top row, write your theme, and underneath the theme, write examples from your book. So this table will work kind of down the columns here. So when we're looking at the Thief of Always, one theme is temptation, and to be careful what you wish for. So I've got Harvey was wanting his revenge on Wendell, and he had the chance to do so when he was turned into a vampire. However, it was nearly fatal for Wendell as Harvey was being pushed to bite him. Okay, so what I've done is I've found a theme from the book, but then I'm actually finding the part of the book as my evidence of where that shows that is a theme, and that's just kind of one of them there. So books will have several themes generally, or a few, and they may kind of be themes that may slightly change over the chapters, but just whatever you've found so far, and it can be kind of a bit of a harder one, but just see how you go with that. And then the last section we need to do, characters find hidden strengths in times of trouble. These may be physically, mentally, or emotionally. In the left column, write down the character's name, and in the right column, what the strength they have found is, and give an example where they found it in the book. So what I've got here is my character is Harvey, and hidden strength is doing the right thing. An example of that, when he had the chance to attack Wendell, he chose not to. Okay, so even though he in the book, I think he might have said he felt stupid and weak or whatever, but it was actually quite a strong thing to do. And you know, and that's obviously not to attack Wendell. So we kind of did the right thing there. But that's how we fill out that table there, and that's just a link to the video. So I will be posting this online, and as always, feel free to send questions to me via Seesaw if I can help you out. If you're unsure of something, please let me know. Thank you. Bye.